to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Morning. It is time to go see a sunrise over a very, very beautiful, very famous canyon here in Australia. It's nice and early, but it will be worth it.
Today I'm taking you with me to show you a day on the road. Living in NEILA means every day looks different. You wake up, unzip the tent, and you have no idea what kind of view you're going to get. And that's what makes it special. You get the comfort of having your own home with you, but the world outside of you is constantly changing. It's pretty fun. Most days is a mix of driving, hiking, fixing something small, finding food, finding a good camp spot. Pretty normal stuff, just in wild places. Today, we're at Kings Canyon. It's one of the most incredible places in the middle of Australia. Huge red rock walls that rise over 100 meters high. It took hundreds of millions of years for water to carve this out. This area is sacred to the Uluru people, and when you're here, you can feel why. It's quiet, ancient, and really humbling.
Wow.
And what an honor to be able to hike up at sunrise and experience the fresh new day opening up in front of me from this spot this time. What a beautiful dream come true.
7-Eleven. Not a bad way to start the day.
Life on the road, though, isn't always glamorous. It's definitely dusty, it's unpredictable, but it does keep you very present.
Okay, breakfast, check. It is now time to make our way to Uluru. What a day. We're driving on this spectacular empty road. Sunset at Uluru. Iconic day. The anticipation for arriving to Uluru is real. This is going to be the first time that I'm returning back in over 20 years. And last time I came, it was when I was with my dad and my brother. And it was a really special experience. So as I'm driving and getting closer and closer to this beautiful landmark of Australia, I'm filled with giddy and excitement, and I just can't wait to see it. We just pulled up on the side of the road because the distances are quite long to get from A to B in Australia. So just a bit of lunchtime now. So the shunt is broken in the 12-volt system. Rediscovered are going to send out a new one. I'm just trying to be really quiet, actually. One second. So yeah, we're having some problems with the 12 volts. Hi, how you going? Just filming, just giving people an insight into what it's like traveling from A to B in Australia. You got to stop at campgrounds like this, cook with the flies. Nah, I'm an Aussie. I've lived overseas for a while. What are you up to? That was great. I just had a 20-minute chat with those guys. Everybody in Australia just wants to have a yarn. It's really cool. At first I was perplexed and didn't quite understand the Aussie culture. They're just so friendly and nice and want to get to know you and have a good time. So I'm appreciating this culture more and more every single day. But yeah, as I was saying, we have a problem with the 12-volt system because there's never enough problems, and the shunt is broken. So Rediscovered are going to send out a new shunt as part of the warranty, which is very, very good, except it goes to the specialists. We don't have any specialists in the middle of Australia. We just got to deal with the fact that we don't really have power going to the stove right now, and we can't abuse the power too much. So that means limiting the showers, limiting the internet, limiting everything. Simple meal, a little salad, which is still part of my gut cleansing thing. I'm kind of over it. It's now been 2 months of me eating very strange food, and self-control is real. It's very, very good. I'm kind of disappointed that my gut is just so delicate, but I'm really hoping that over time it strengthens and I'll be able to eat normal food again, because I've had so many carrots, so much lettuce, so much great protein, but it's just the repeat keto-ish type of meal, and I'm ready for something else. that it? I think that's it. That's big. Heck yes! Oh my god!
Leave. I never, ever, 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 ever want to leave.
They say Uluru is over 500 million years old. For the Anangu people, this place holds stories older than memory itself. And you can feel that, even if you don't know the language, even if you don't know the stories. There's something here that moves you differently, quieter, deeper. As those not native to the land will never fully understand it. And we're not meant to. It's enough for us just to be here and to feel the weight and the stillness of something that is truly sacred. What an honor to be able to stand here and witness this place. This makes me miss my dad and my brother a lot because I experienced this place with them for the first time ever. But I'm so oof. Oh man, I'm overwhelmed with gratitude to be here with my man, NEILA, to visit again. Oh fuck. Why am I emotional? It's so spectacular. It's so striking. You see photos of it so many times, but when you see it in person, we drove here from the East Coast. That's a big mission, but we made it, and it just makes this whole country feel more accessible, especially with this epic car that we get to drive around. Now my partner's playing guitar and it's so sweet in the background. I've dreamt of this moment for so long. I had a vision of myself when I was in Iceland that I'm going to be standing in the middle of the red dirt, close to Uluru. I'm going to be standing on top of a Troopy, surrounded by red dirt, with doggy next to me. But instead of a doggy, because you can't bring them into national parks anyway, I have a partner that I love, and he's so epic, and we get to see this and witness this place together. So grateful. I just had the most incredible tour with these two gentlemen, James, Kieran. Thank you so much for sharing your knowledge of this land, of the rock, it was just an absolute joy and pleasure. Thank you so much. You really cherry on top for that experience. I'm so glad that you said hi, Kieran, in the car park. I appreciate it. That was truly so unexpected, but I feel so much more connected to understanding a bit more of the culture and this area. So thank you so much to both of you gents. So satisfied. I just visited the most iconic landmark in Australia in my car. Drove there, which is a mission, but also at the same time, it feels like once you started ticking certain parts of the country off with driving, last year I did Cape York and it was the most northern tip of Australia, and it feels like I've unlocked that in my brain, and now it feels like the center of Australia has been unlocked as well. And sometimes perplexes me that you can get used to this lifestyle and not really think much of it, but it's freaking insane to be able to be so self-sufficient completely in this one vehicle to take you across some of the harshest conditions in Australia very comfortably without missing out on any luxuries whatsoever. Exceptional sleep, exceptional food, exceptional water, showers, hot showers. I'm about to have another hot shower. Wow, never in my wildest dreams would I have thought that my trip around Australia would ever look like this. This is way bigger than I would have ever expected, ever could have imagined. When I bought the car, I shit you not, I did not know that you could modify things. Those modified cars were never in my radar. I just didn't understand. I did not know that there was an entire market dedicated to this type of an adventure. And now here we are. Who says you have to be an expert at anything? You just take the first step and you figure it out. And I've got to say, that's exactly what's happened. I feel like I've just figured it out along the way with the help of amazing people. And now it doesn't feel so foreign. It feels normal. It feels like this is what I've always been doing, but it is unique and it's a huge learning curve. But I'm so grateful because I got to see Uluru with my own eyes. I'm really grateful that I grew up in a household that living the unconventional life is basically the norm. Everybody in my family is entrepreneurial, go-getters, excited about life and wanting to squeeze the most out of it, travelers, adventurers, explorers. And so living this way doesn't feel strange for me in the slightest.
at 36, living out of a car and exploring the corners of Australia, cooking outside every single day, sleeping so comfortably in my penthouse rooftop, and waking up to a new backyard every day just feels so right and feels so normal. And I don't know how life can be any other way. Stability isn't my friend. It's not my comfort zone. I prefer moving every single day, and I'm so glad that now I'm finding people that feel the same way, that want to see, that crave adventure in the ordinary, mundane things. I'm still cooking, I'm still sleeping, I'm still doing work, but I'm just doing it in a slightly different capsule. And there's people doing it in couples, solo, with children. And so I feel like I've stumbled upon a community of people that get it, that get me, and it feels very welcoming. So I have absolutely no regrets that I've chosen to do this wild, weird adventure. And this is just the beginning. Okay, so I woke up at 5:20 a.m. and here we are for sunrise at Uluru. Okay, I'll be quiet.
There's people here. Influencer in the wild.
Nature doesn't ask you to be anyone. It just waits. You step outside, breathe, and for a moment, everything feels right again. Like the world's holding you, reminding you that you already belong here. Thank you so much, Mother Nature. You are breathtaking. Thank you so much for watching, but now I really want to thank Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Squarespace is a magnificent tool for business owners and artists like myself to create a beautiful online presence that actually gets results. There is Design Intelligence. Introducing Design Intelligence from Squarespace, combining 2 decades of industry-leading design expertise with cutting-edge AI technology to unlock your strongest creative potential. Design Intelligence empowers anyone to build a beautiful, more personalized website tailored to their unique needs and craft a bespoke digital identity to use across one's entire online presence. Squarespace Payments. Squarespace Payments is the easiest way to manage your payments in one place. With Squarespace, onboarding is fast and simple. Get started with just a few clicks and start receiving payments right away. Plus, give your customers more ways to pay with popular methods like these ones. There's a lot. Sell content. Squarespace makes it easy to sell access to content on your website like online courses, blogs, videos, and memberships, and recurring revenue by gating your content behind a paywall. Simply set the price and choose whether to charge a one-time fee or a subscription for access. And these are just some of the amazing features of Squarespace. There's plenty more. If you'd like to find out more for yourself, go to squarespace.com, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/Sorelle to get 10% off your first website or domain. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.